Hello. Today we're going to look at images of Jannah.
3, 2, 1.
It's too bright.
You know, Hamdan, there was no women on it.
Shocking!
I was just starting to think like, it's a big one. That's all yours, bro.
Allah says in the Quran, give good news, O Prophet, to those who believe and do good, that they will have gardens under which rivers flow. Whenever provided with fruit, they will say, this is what we were given before. For they will be served fruit that looks similar, but tastes different.
Oh, I can't wait to say this one.
I hope it's mango.
I can't wait to say this, man. I learned this in scripture and you're free.
Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh, that's amazing.
It looks the same, but you know what? The taste, we can't imagine it, bro.
Wallahi, we can never. And it's said that it will always get better with every pick.
Yeah, if you realise too, there's not one rotten fruit on it. There's nothing.
Subhanallah.
Next up.
Oh, Lord, I got stuck with the longest one, bro.
You got a big one?
When the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was asked about the buildings of paradise, he replied with a wonderful description. Bricks of gold and silver, mortar of fragrant musk, pebbles of pearl and sapphire, soil of saffron. Whoever enters it is filled with joy and will never feel miserable. He will live there forever and never die. Their clothes will never wear out and their youth will never fade.
Oh my God.
Aye, 2 for 2, let's go.
Yeah, that's what you think about Jannah. But then you think like who's going to be your neighbour and stuff too, it's awesome.
Shabab, I want you to actually imagine, and this is just a photo, imagine the actual size of it.
Yeah, 100%.
And this is what a computer is comprehending. And all of this is beyond our comprehension.
100%.
It actually seems perfect, but it doesn't seem like there's any problems, any issues.
You know what's mad too, but you know he said like you never feel miserable. Like subhanAllah, a lot of Muslim brothers and sisters, even myself, go through mental health. And imagine just being there, being happy 24/7. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, description of paradise promised to the righteous is that in it are rivers of fresh water, rivers of milk that never change in taste, rivers of wine, delicious to drink, and rivers of pure honey. Bismillah. Yeah, see, I was trying to think of the honey the whole time. SubhanAllah.
That looks
great. That's just the honey bar, isn't it?
Imagine going for a swim, as you're swimming, you're just drinking.
You're just drinking
it's
milk.
honey.
And you just take a bite out of those honey bushes.
Or you just pick it up and you just chew it. Oh wow, yum.
SubhanAllah, man. No diabetes as well. You can go for as long as you want.
You can go for as long as you want.
No diabetes either, so you're not worried.
You know the fountain in the house is going to be coming out of it.
Honey,
Wow.
You can change it every day, different one comes out. One day milk, one day wine.
Prophet Muhammad ﷺ describes Jannah and says, their utensils will be of gold, their sweat will smell like musk, every one of them will have 2 wives. The marrow of the bones of the wives, legs will be seen through the flesh out of excessive beauty.
Allahu Akbar.
I don't know how you even imagine that.
You guys ready?
Yeah, inshallah.
Give it to me so I can flip that way.
Okay, alright. Be careful. Okay.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
It's too bright.
You know, Hamdan, there was no women on it.
Shocking!
I was just starting to think, like,
bro.
which women would they?
Wasn't it? You know what's worse? We were all the most excited about this one.
Allah says in Surah Al-Insan, from a spring there called Salsabil, they will be waited on by eternal youths. If you saw them, you would think they were scattered pearls. And if you looked around, you would see indescribable bliss and a vast kingdom.
SubhanAllah.
That's beautiful.
Looks like one of them kingdoms from one of those movies.
And those rivers aren't going to be water, bro. I mean, honey. That river running there.
Subhanallah.
You can understand why you're going to be constantly happy, man. There's nothing in there to make you upset.
I can't wait.
Allah says in the Quran, the virtuous will be dressed in garments of fine green silk and gold embroidery, and adorned with bracelets of silver, and their Lord will give them a purifying drink.
I can imagine the green silk straight out.
I can imagine
the green silk.
I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly how I imagined it, subhanAllah. Exactly how I imagined it.
You can see that it's see-through.
And it looks comfortable.
Just imagine how soft it'll be.
You know, I always pictured every time I read Surah Al-Kahf, and I always remember like green silk. I always picture something like that.
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Allah the Exalted and Glorious said, I have prepared for my pious servants, which no eye has ever seen, no ear has ever heard, and no human heart has ever perceived. Now we have to consider no AI can ever perceive as well.
Yeah, because what was AI created from? It's from a human, isn't it? So,
And they use what a human has.
exactly.
Make sure to smash that like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment.